The search for Detroit's absent students.
Hey there, how you doing?
I'm fine. How you been?
I'm good, I'm good.
These home visits by Reverend Larry Simmons in Detroit's Brightmoor neighborhood are a lifeline for families.
So they need to go online and apply, and once they've applied, let me know so I can follow up with it. All right, bye-bye.
For years, Simmons saw a pattern in his neighborhood that concerned him: kids that were missing too much school. So nearly a decade ago, he co-founded a coalition that helps keep kids in the classroom.
Every neighborhood, has these.
So basically, okay, so the title isn't like motherfuckers who's running away type shit. Which I should have like just known that off the title. So it's just motherfuckers who don't go to school, chat. Now, I don't know how many of y'all just like how many absences y'all have this year, chat. Just curious, because I don't know about you. One of these years, I think it was one of my high school years. I don't think I missed a day of school. I think I missed one day maybe. But usually I don't be missing days like that. You know what I'm saying? Like 0, 2, 6. You have 60 absences? Motherfucker, give it up. You failed already. You might as well flunk the year, repeat next year, try again, bros. If you have 60, nigga, just give this shit up. I'm not gonna hold you. Okay.
These deep challenges. Our neighborhood school, a little over half the kids in the school are missing 18 days a year.
For
Damn.
kids who are missing so much school, what's the impact for them long term?
Their lives are changed. I think their lives are changed, certainly to adulthood. When I see that children are connected not to school, but to what's going on inside the house, I see a child which is likely to be chronically absent in a year.
Currently, 65% of students in Detroit's public school district are chronically absent,
Damn.
which means they're missing 2 or more school days a month. This is why Simmons invests so much time in home visits to make sure
Lamar Curry.
students stay engaged.
So, have you been showing up every day?
Yes.
But that wasn't always the case for 19-year-old Lamar Curry this year. Teachers called home concerned about
God damn, bro.
Because
I ain't
of
gonna
me
hold
being
you.
scared
Shout out
of
to
my
Unc,
mom
because
and
he
me
doing
never
nice
being
thing for the
sick, I've
community.
been
But
absent
God
a total of one day
damn,
throughout
Unc,
K
you know what I'm
through
saying?
12.
I ain't know the hat come off like that. You know what I'm saying? That's tough.
his attendance.
For the last year and a half, you've been stuck in this online, in-person, hybrid school thing. How is that working out?
Honestly, it's online. I feel like I'm not learning anything. It's just like we log on, they just talk, then go to the next class.
And really quick, chat. Do y'all fuck with online school or do y'all fuck with in person more? Now, me personally, in my experience, chat, sometimes I like in person more. Sometimes I like online. Cause okay, with online chat, this is the thing. With online, you literally get to sleep. Like you could lay down and be in class, bro. And then if your teacher doesn't ask you to turn on your camera or anything, then you're good, bro. You could lay down. You don't have to get up and get ready and do everything like that. So sometimes it'd be a blessing to have online classes. But then on the other side, it's just like you can't see your people, your friends, all the little classroom chemistry, and then it's hard to learn sometimes online. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes when I'm online, I don't be paying attention. You know what I'm saying? It's just I don't. Now you can say that's my fault, but most people are like that. In person's better. Online, so I can skip. Online, invite them over. Online was fun. His ass no fuck virtual. Damn, it's like that. It's like that. No online. That's tough.
Over the past year, chronic absentee rates have doubled nationwide.
Air hug. Dab. You see, yeah, nothing was gonna get done at the school in the beginning. It's what time this video came out? This had to be a 2016 video. It came out 1 year ago. Yeah, this was a lost cause from the beginning. You put dab up here. This was made in 2021. It was already a lost cause to begin with.
But it's worse than just missing a few days of school. Some 3 million students in the U.S. have disappeared from the system entirely.
Damn.
The pandemic has exacerbated the whole issue of attendance. We have always in Detroit had an attendance issue.
Charlonda Buckman leads a team responsible for keeping track of over 50,000 students. And since the beginning of the pandemic, they've knocked on around 16,000 doors to find absent students.
What we found when we did a lot of our door-to-door outreach is that a lot of children were at home, but they either did not have the support or they couldn't navigate showing up for class using the device.
What is missing in some of these households that make it hard for some of these kids to show up?
Our parents are the essential workers. And so our parents have been challenged with finding support to watch their kids at home, or older siblings watching younger siblings. We've had parents who had to go to work and they take the kids to the grandparents' house who really are afraid of technology or uncomfortable with technology. You know, we know that some of our parents have lost their jobs in this pandemic. So we've gone to houses where if the power is off, game over. There are too many.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Chad. The pandemic was bad for like a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially in areas like Detroit, because Detroit is already a down bad area as it is. So like a lot of people, like when the pandemic happened, their jobs is gone and everything like that. Of course, they got the checks and everything like that, but the checks can only sustain people for so long, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now, me personally, the pandemic was kind of like good for me. I know the pandemic was good for some people. I mean, it wasn't a technically a good time just because of all the death and everything that was happening with COVID and all that. But like the pandemic itself, it was good for reasons that, you know what I'm saying, we're here right now. We're here today because of that fucking pandemic. So I mean, I wouldn't sit here and be like, oh, the pandemic was good. You know what I'm saying? Especially in areas like this, pandemic was crazy. I ain't gonna cut. Pandemic was bad for me. Almost considered cutting. I still passed. The pandemic was literally so fucking draining. Some niggas only passed because the pandemic happened my senior year. Some people only passed, chat. I shit you not, because that pandemic. Had that pandemic not happened, I guarantee my class had like 175 people, maybe 180 in it. I guarantee like 20% of people in that class were not passing. I ain't gonna cap you. I'm not gonna hold you, bro.
Many opportunities for children to be lost and nobody noticed. All those layers of accountability have gone away in this pandemic. So it worries the heck out of me that we're gonna lose children and we're not gonna notice until it's too late.
There's no federal law or mandate on how to keep track of school attendance. That's something that's left up to the states. While nearly all have some attendance taking guidelines, only 31 require it daily, and Florida and Utah have no state guidance at all.
I passed but was so lazy I got all C. I got 70% for all 6 classes.
It's a thing with 100 bitch. See, I'm not surprised about Florida. I be telling you that there's a reason that right there must be linked to all the Florida bullshit that be happening. Y'all think I really just be chatting, but like that's actually crazy. That's insane. I'm not gonna hold you. Utah's a sleeper. I've never heard of any activity going on in Utah. I'm not gonna hold you, but Florida, I expect that out of Florida. I'm not gonna hold you. Totally Natoshi, thank you for the 2 months. Thank you for the 2 months. Appreciate you, gang.
Apparently there are sub-anniversaries. W streamer I'm watching right now.
Shanice Hempel has 4 sons enrolled at this charter elementary school and is in. Shanice Hempel has 4 sons enrolled at this charter elementary school.
Damn, it was lagging a little bit. My bad. Was it lagging? I told y'all the Wi-Fi was acting a little weird. Was it lagging? Are we good? Was it lagging? It was lagging? Oh, my bad. It was. Oh, okay, my bad.
Studying to become a paralegal. Before the pandemic, her boys didn't have attendance problems, but with remote learning from home, that changed for 2 of them.
It's hard, especially working with 3 of them on the computer, and then I'm on the computer. It is from internet problems or not being able to log on. Like my son's computer just shut off and it didn't come back on. So we still haven't got that back yet. Okay, so where's the star? Star. Where's the triangle?
So how many days was he at home without a computer?
2 weeks.
Damn, that's tough. Yeah, that's also like technology and all that. That's tough. 2 weeks, no computer. Goddamn.
And I will have to sacrifice my computer sometimes.
I mean, you were literally choosing between your own schoolwork and your child's work.
Right, but his learning would always come before mine.
That's good to her. That's nice.
Starting in 4 minutes. So I'm gonna clean up breakfast in 3 minutes.
While most Detroit schools reopened in early March, their doors didn't stay open long. With virus numbers rising again and schools being a main source of new outbreaks in Michigan, the governor urged a pause on all in-person learning, complicating life for families like Hempel's that were just starting to get back to normal.
Either you're present in the classroom to receive what's going on, or you're not. So the problem is not just one thing.
What are the conditions in the neighborhoods that you see the highest rates of chronic absence?
Poverty. All
Damn.
over the country, you'll see chronic absence tracks right along with poverty rates. The higher the poverty rate, the higher the rate of chronic absence.
We knew that, though.
The Biden administration's COVID relief package sets aside around $123 billion for K-12 public education. A fifth of that is meant to specifically address learning loss during the
The fuck this? These are Detroit natives? I did not think that's what it was.
pandemic through things like tutoring and summer school. But that will only help if students show up.
So let's pray. Lord God, as we come to the close of today's time together, we just ask you to continue to cover Lamar. The indifference that we have today towards our children's future is like placing a knee on the neck of their future.
Wow.
They
That's a
will
crazy analogy.
die from this. And I'm not exaggerating. They will have consequences which result in premature death. They'll drop out of school. They'll get in trouble. They'll wind up in prison. If we don't
He's not lying though. I'm not gonna lie, chat. Not being, especially in an area like this, not being in school is kind of crazy. I ain't gonna, like, at least, like, not talking about college and shit, but high school and shit. Cause like a lot of time, even though I know a lot of y'all dislike school, a lot of y'all like go to school because of your friends or the social aspect, and that's most of the time that's what school's about, the being social, bro. So if you don't have that social aspect in school and learning some shit, and at the same time, a lot of the classes are like you pass it or they're passable because of the students that are with you. The teachers, that they do their due diligence, but I'm not gonna lie, if it wasn't for certain motherfuckers I was with in the classroom that made the class bearable, or I could really, like, you know what I'm saying, off of in the classroom, then I don't know if I would have passed a couple of them classes. So if you're just not going to school, my nigga, then it's just like it's not the easiest thing. I ain't gonna cap to you, bro.
find a way to train up our brown and black children, our poor children, America is facing a dire future 20, 25 years down the road. In Jesus' name we say together, amen.
Okay, that's a cool video. That's an interesting video. Yeah, chat.
I want you.
In general, just go to school. Just go to school. That I think that's the lesson. Just go to school. Don't be skipping class, chat. Don't be skipping class. Don't be skipping class because that's actually ridiculous. I'm not gonna cap to you, man.